Everybody, it's your boy Enoch.
Yo, why you always giggling, my boy? Just if you're gonna laugh, laugh like a man.
Yo, Ak, are you
You over
ready
here-
to go? Are you
you over
ready to
here-
go? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, man, I'm built for this. You dig? We back.
If you don't know what you tuned into, this is the Blood Brothers podcast. Let's do this thing. Let's go.
Onto the Jordan.
Welcome back to the Blood Brothers podcast, everybody. Y'all know how we like to do it before we get going. Let's bow our heads. Our Father in heaven, thank you for this day. Thank you for everything. Use us. Have your way. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So, do we have like a mission statement or something that we...
You asking questions you know the answer to. Dang.
something like that?
Empowering men to become leaders in society under God's laws. Consequently, men, women, and children understand the foundations of a real man. Shouts
Are
out
you a
to
real
God.
man?
Shout out to my bro.
You
Am I a real man?
Yeah.
I don't even need to get into my morals. You know what I mean? They align with the greatest. You dig? Ain't no justice. Ain't no ain't no justification for them. You dig?
All right. So, speaking of morals and all that good stuff,
Facts.
I've noticed, we live in a generation where when you try to help somebody, give them some good critiques that you may look at them like, yo, you should do this. I think this will make it look better. Universally, that's considered hating.
Nah. You didn't even explain it right. That's not even just it. Anytime somebody does something that you disagree with or you think is whack, or in constructive criticism, we can add that in there. But
yeah.
if you have an opinion on what somebody else does and you say it and
Mhm.
it doesn't line up with what they want, you're a hater.
Yeah, because we live in a world like, yo, just let them do them. Like, as long as they happy, they feel like it's good. And I think ultimately people, I don't think they notice, but they're hindering themselves from growth when you have that mentality of, if you try to correct me or don't like the way something is, then you're hating.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where that stemmed from though, because it wasn't always like that.
Definitely wasn't.
I feel like
Definitely wasn't.
I feel like it got like that with I want to say maybe the social media age, right? But what made it worse, I think this is what happened, right? If people did things, they did it on the low.
Yeah.
So like, let's say hypothetically, somebody rap,
Okay.
right? and they're really trash. And majority
Yeah.
of the people that's trying to rap right now, y'all are really trash.
Oh, nah.
Right? It's true. Give it up. But let's just say back in the day, you tried to rap. You was honing your skills dolo.
Yeah, that's true.
So you wouldn't even come out publicly
It
that
was a
you rap
small
unless
circle. only your crew knew.
exactly. And then if you was trash, your man's just like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. That wasn't it.
That's a fact.
Right? Or they hone their craft enough that when they did become, public with it, it was actually really nice.
Yeah, it was some season to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's been taken away because now it's like every little thing, let me post it. But not really doing the groundwork to really make sure, all right, is this product good? Is what we talking about has some substance to it? Like, we did it unknowingly with the podcast. Like, we would talk every day about topics,
Facts.
not knowing that it would turn into a podcast. But it was like, yo, bro, we really have some substance that people should hear. And just imagine we just never talked about nothing, never had conversation in depth about anything about life. It was like, and I said, you like, yo, bro, I know we don't talk on the regular. I know we don't talk about nothing deep. I know we don't talk about relationships and morals and all these other things. But let's have a podcast talking about men, talking about morals, talking about relationships, even though we don't have these conversations about it. You know what, bro? That's a good idea. Like what? That makes no sense.
I think
Real talk.
I think what happens is
That's real. That's how it goes.
nah, it that was a great analogy because that's actually what it feels like.
Yeah.
No one, I don't want to say no. All right, so let's stay with rap for a second
Okay.
because
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of you rappers annoy me.
Yeah.
Yo, like
Yeah. Nah. Yeah,
y'all
that's
be
not anything.
real life trash. I'm
Yeah.
talking about,
Yeah.
and it's like, all right, this is the thing. Let me say this the right way. If you have a job and you're in school
Mm-hmm.
and then you're like, I want to be a rapper, but I have my backup plan,
Mm-hmm.
which is my career, whatever it is, cool.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. But for those who, yo, what do you do? I'm a rapper.
Mm.
You have to go in the back of the barnyard and shoot that, right?
Mm.
Because think about it. You be like, what's your secondary plan? My secondary plan is making my first plan work. No, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? But if you
Yeah.
say that to them, yo, wow, yo, you always hating on me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you don't really
Yeah.
like you don't support me. No, I don't support you. And it's not that I'm hating on you.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to do better with your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. That's really what it comes down. And I don't know, like I don't know, because I'm not really a sensitive person when it comes to critique.
Yeah.
Or if
Yeah.
somebody trying to critique me or something, like even if I don't know you, I don't really
Yeah.
but that I think that has a lot to do with us
What's
because we're
that?
always critiquing ourselves
Yeah.
or we're
Exactly.
always checking ourselves. So
Because you want to grow.
yeah, but I'm just saying independently, like you check yourself, I'll check myself. Like our circle pretty much checks themselves.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
if one of us was to bring some up, like, yo, like I ain't gonna hold you, your hair looks dumb. You be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I was looking in the mirror earlier. I know it looked
Fact.
mad stupid right here, right?
Fact.
You right. So
Fact.
I think that's what plays a part too.
Yeah. People take things personal. Like for an example, my hair was out. I didn't have a head tie.
Yeah, you
We
look
started. It
dumb.
was like, yo, nah, that looks crazy.
No,
Like,
I
nah,
didn't
I
say you
do
look
look
crazy.
crazy.
I said
You
you
look.
look dumb.
I gotta go do something.
Oh, yo, boy, where you going? You like you got a cape on your back of your neck. But that's besides the point. So
Nah, but people, I think the thing is, people just want to be successful or do something good so bad that they put their all into it, and then when somebody, which I get, you put your all into something, and then when somebody tell you like that ain't good enough, your ego steps in like, what you mean? I really want this. I really want to do this. So they're not willing to hear what you have to say that goes against what they're doing.
mm,
And I get it, but at the same time, it's like, how do you want to get better? How do you expect to get better in whatever you're doing in life if you're not willing to hear some negativity?
I don't
And
really think
if
it's
you get
negativity.
offended, no. To them, it's negativity.
Oh, okay,
To
yeah, for
them,
sure.
it's negativity.
Yeah,
But even at the same time, if my negativity offends you that much, how much do you believe in what you're doing?
that's true.
Because if somebody come at our podcast, it's not gonna make us be like, dang, yo, bump that. We about to talk crazy about them. We're gonna be like, okay, we still
I
gonna do our
mean,
podcast.
I think people needs to excuse me. People need to identify what whose criticism actually is insightful and helpful
Yeah,
compared to people just shooting the breeze and just just
yeah,
throwing their
yeah.
opinions out, right? So for example, if either one of our wives was to come to us and be like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, let's say they be like, I don't like the way the mic is set up,
Okay, yeah,
right?
yeah.
We'll be like, well, what y'all think? Well, how you think we should put it on? Well, try
Mm-hmm.
it so that way it is. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Because yeah, you sound dumb when you're speaking or
yeah,
something like that,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
I'm not gonna be like, yo, you always trying to talk about the way I sound. Like,
yeah,
I don't even understand. Like, you supposed to support me.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? I'm not gonna do that. But that comes from me understanding who's important in my life. I
Mm-hmm.
think people want acceptance so bad
Yeah,
that they just put things out to try to get like a little buzz for themselves. It's good for their
yeah.
confidence. Like a word, you doing that, or my favorite is the post where they when they say, what do they say? Like, my next step is my best step. We would just wait and see. And they put
Yeah.
like a clock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest. No one cares, right? Nobody cares. Nah, for real. Like, nobody cares what your next step is. I don't care to
Yeah.
wait and see. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the people that read it don't really care either,
They
but
just look
nobody
like,
wants to
"Oh,
say it.
okay.
Yeah, like, all right. I mean, woo, there's a clock on your screen. Wait to the next step. But
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes down to the root of when you're doing things, the
Mm-hmm.
reason why you don't post or prematurely announce things is
Mm-hmm.
because number one, you don't really know if it's gonna happen until it actually happens,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So you prematurely pronouncing things or announcing
Mm-hmm.
things, forgive me,
Yeah.
it puts you in a potential to be a liar. I would rather you not even a
Mm.
liar, but
Yeah.
you become a storyteller. You say enough things,
Yeah.
but I would rather you accomplish something
Uh-huh.
and then go, okay, so for example, let's say you're a rapper. I'm on this rapper thing. I'm sorry, because I be
Uh-huh.
laughing at all these kids rapping. But say you're a rapper,
Uh-huh.
right? And you did put all the groundwork and you're actually good and you got a
Yeah.
deal,
Mm-hmm.
right? Post that, oh, I got a deal. Not that,
Mm.
oh, I'm coming up with this new heat, bro.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
songs are trash.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
nobody's investing into your music,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
whatever
You know
works.
what it is? We live in an instant gratification society.
That's true.
Everything is instant.
That's
The
true.
minute I post, a second later, I'm gonna get a like.
Yeah.
The minute anything, anything. So with that mindset, it's hard for you to want to put the groundwork because it's like, I want to feel it now.
Or want to go viral.
Yeah. Back in the day, you didn't get no love yet until you really did something.
To use actually nice.
Yeah, until you was nice. It wasn't just you posted on Instagram, you hitting 5 threes in a row. Nah, people want to see you really do it.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
want to see you really do it in the game. They want to see if you really like that. It wasn't just on Instagram, like, yo, you seen that doing Instagram? Like every post he hitting all his threes. Instant gratification. So now I shot maybe 10 threes. 5 went in and 5 didn't go in. I can cut that out to show the 5 going in. And as soon as I post it, I'm getting the gratification. So now it's making me not work as hard to make 10 in a row
That's
because
true.
it's like, oh, I did this and people showing love. And I think that takes that drive and that real hard work out of people that makes whatever they're doing really have no substance.
Yeah, I think there was a time where we can switch to basketball now because basketball is
Mm,
another one of my favorite ones.
yeah,
All of these
yeah,
highlight videos.
yeah.
There was actually a time where you had to be elite to get a
Whew.
highlight video,
Oh yeah,
right?
oh
You
yeah,
had to be, and the people that were doing the highlight videos were ones that were prestigious,
mm-hmm.
organizations like
Yeah,
Hoops Mixtape or right,
yeah,
right. So these people, when they gave you a highlight tape, you knew like, nah, he's
yeah.
legit.
You didn't call in a camera crew to record you
Oh
playing.
my God, I was
Yeah,
about to say that.
yeah.
Yo,
Now they came to
everybody.
see you.
Everybody. Yo, I'm about to
Yeah,
go do open run. Yo, call
mm,
the camera guy so he can record us
facts.
playing that rec.
Yep,
What?
yep.
Yo,
Nah, that's real. That's
you be like,
real.
yo, you called somebody. Then it's like, oh, yo, call the camera crew so you can record me at whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like, yo, bro, look,
yeah.
it's not, and I get it. You're basically saying like, why am I gonna wait for the attention? I could draw it myself.
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
Yeah.
But the problem is, and we can
Mm-hmm.
talk about basketball. The
Yeah.
problem is this: with that instant gratification mind frame,
Yeah.
reality hits when
Ooh.
colleges don't call,
Ooh.
right? Like,
Or even when you get to college because of those highlights and they realize, like, yo, boy's
bro,
really trash.
no, I'm gonna be honest.
You might not even get there.
You don't even get there. Like, oh my God, people don't
Yeah.
understand the
Yeah.
level. Whether you're in Division 1, 2, or 3, right?
Nah, yeah.
Even junior college,
Yeah.
hypothetically. I mean, you can
Elite.
try out for junior college, so it's a little bit easier. But when you're
Yeah.
talking about divisions, D1, D2, D3, whatever the case is,
Yeah.
people make it seem like it's so easy. Oh, I could just do that. No, these are
Mm.
coaches who have jobs. It's their
Yeah.
job to coach,
Yeah.
right? They feed their families with this. Your little mixtape from short notice basketball, right?
Sure.
Like that's not gonna do it. And then it makes it even worse. You start to believe in the hype that you created.
Facts.
It's
Facts.
like you created the hype yourself. It
Yeah.
wasn't that okay. There was a time where when you were nice and ball,
Yo, people knew without
really
even having to see you. They heard
exact
your name.
exact. They really knew you had to be nice. Where it was
Yeah.
like, then they start comparing you, whatever. Boom. All right,
Mm-hmm.
this dude nice, right? Nowadays,
Yeah.
you can't compare people. You
No.
can't say anybody's better than anybody. You can't,
No. No.
it's like you can't give no real feedback. And
Yeah.
it's sad because me personally, I'm grateful that I had somebody who was honest with me,
Mm-hmm.
as I was going through my basketball process, my journey, whatever. But
Yeah.
he kept it a buck with me, like, yo, you struggling in this area. You
Yo, you
slow, you this,
trash.
you
You
that.
trash, boy.
Yeah, your jump shot not there right now. It's not hitting. You figure it
Yeah.
out. But he put the
Yeah.
time in with me. I just think that because everything is considered hating, now it's
Yeah.
to the point where people are just sinking and we just
Uh-huh.
watching them sink. Like,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah. Now let me ask you something because you're in the basketball world, you're into coaching. So with these kids coming up and with these trainers, how is the dynamic nowadays? Because I remember back in the day, trainers would cuss you out. But
Yeah.
now you got a kid coming in on Instagram that's lit and everybody's giving them mad love. How do you deal with a player like that that is like, I'm lit on Instagram? How you gonna tell me what I'm doing during training?
I don't know, because I wouldn't even train any of those kids, but I just deal with my own kids, but
Yeah.
I could imagine, they just fall into line pretty much,
Yeah.
because they want the hype. Oh, I train this kid. A lot of them, like one of my dudes, he's legit. Like my boy Marcus, he's a legit trainer.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
breaks you down,
Mm-hmm.
builds you up, teaches you the fundamentals, the whole nine.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to do it with, hyping himself up.
Yeah.
Just quality work. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
it just depends the motive. And I think that's what the root of all of this comes down to.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. The
what is
motive.
your motive? Because
Mm-hmm.
if you can't be critiqued, or you're
Mm-hmm.
so sensitive that everything offends you, or I say something that's against what you think, and now
Yeah.
I'm hating.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
I think I think the best way to deal with that, and not even just basketball, just all around,
Mhm.
you got to ask the person, what is it that you really want? Because if you just want this short little love and fame, cool. But if you bringing something to me, I gotta ask you beforehand. How do you want me to give it to you? Do you want the real? Do you want me to give you what's gonna help you, or do you just want me to make you feel good?
Mm.
Because at this point, that's where we at. Because it's like that instant gratification. Some people will show you something, yo, come look at this. Not for you to tell them how to be better at it, but just to show you that they did it.
Yeah, they want some
They
love.
just want to show you.
Yeah.
But it's like, how is that any good for you? Like, it's not, forget me. Like, I'm just looking at it. You're gonna
Yeah.
present this to somebody else in or whatever you're trying to do with it. I'm gonna wanna give it to you real. Like with with Aljo's fight. He know he messed up a couple times, but I could be like, nah, nah, nah. You ain't had no mess up. You was good. I tell like, yo, bro, I could tell like you wasn't really on. And then you would hear some other people like, yeah, you was great, man. Don't worry about next. No. Bro, there's some things you need to fix. And someone likes that wants to grow, they can take that and like, you know what? Yeah, I was bugging. I don't know what I was doing right there.
Yeah.
But if you gas someone's head up so much, it's like, yo, you're just gonna make the same mistakes.
Nah, I think, oh man, that's real. I mean, what I realized
Mm-hmm.
just as a consistency with people, and not really a knock versus people, but it's just more of genuineness is limited in our
Oh,
culture. It's
yeah.
very it's
Yeah.
very far and few.
That's
So
true. That's true.
what was, and then on top of it, I don't even want to say that. I guess the essence of genuineness, because
Mm-hmm.
people have their own perspective of what
Yeah.
genuineness is, or what is morals and these things, right?
Yeah.
But because they never had anyone to challenge them on what they're saying,
Mm-hmm.
they can never
Mm-hmm.
even address the root of
Yeah.
whether this concept of genuineness or this concept of hard work
Yeah.
or whatever it is
Yeah.
actually rooted in something that can hold some substance to it,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
can have longevity.
Yeah.
So it's just to the point where, I mean, we're joking about it like, yo, why you
Mm-hmm.
hating on me? But it's to the point now where it's like, if you realize we just won't say nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I've gotten to that point. Like, all right.
Like, yeah, you like, yeah, man, yeah, that's good. Unless we close and I know you could take it, I'm not.
Yeah.
Nah,
Facts.
I'm good.
I'm not going on my way to like, yo, you should. Nah. Mm-mm.
Let me ask you this then. So
Mm-mm.
so how do you feel about people who create their own energy, right?
Hmm.
Like how do you feel? Like, because I think of it in this aspect. I get you want notoriety,
Yeah.
right? In
Yeah.
anything you do, like
Mm-hmm.
everybody wants some type of notoriety.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm okay with that. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Recognition means a lot
Yeah.
to a certain extent. But how do you feel about the people that go out of their way to create their own notoriety for themselves?
I think I think you need to have balance in that to where, like you said, motive.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say I'm trying to be a public speaker, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a certain way to do it, and there's a certain way not to do it. For an example, if I'm trying to be a public speaker, right? I'm not gonna go to a public speaker's seminar, see him in the hallway, take a picture with him, and then post we working. You know what I'm saying? That now, if I post, here's the difference now. If I see him, I take a picture with him, it's like, yo, this is where I want to be one day. There's a difference. Now it's
Yeah.
people like, oh shoot, you was with blah blah. I was like, nah, I wasn't with him, but I went to go see him because that's the direction I'm trying to go. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You're still getting some type of clout from that person, but you're
Mm-hmm.
not fronting. But when you say like, yo, we working, now you putting on this persona like, oh dang, this dude, he with what's his name? He really on. So with that being said, like, yeah, you should boost your not boost yourself, but have your own type of push, but don't be illegitimate about it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
I'm not gonna stand next to a Lambo like, yo, we get into that bag. Like what? That's not mine. I'm fronting the people. It's not yours. It's parked. Somebody worked for it.
Facts. And your rapping is trash. Okay. And you trash and bull. You really need to give it up. Let me stop.
Like, yo, just imagine the best ball players just nothing, just posting nothing but they mess ups. I feel like that will get more love.
That would be more authentic.
Yeah, it's like,
Look,
yo, I don't make all my shots.
even think about it like this: a good shooting percentage out of 10 shots is 40%. That's a good shooting percentage. That's only
Yeah,
making
that's
four
only
shots out of
4.
10 shots.
Yeah, but on Instagram, everybody's 100 for 100.
Yeah, 100 for 100. How you do that? How did you do that? There's professional shooters out there
Yeah,
who's saying, yo,
fact,
I shoot at a high clip,
fact.
40%. But you saying,
Yeah,
yo, I shoot at a high clip too. I'm 100, I'm 90% from the field. Like, I don't know. The best way to put it is this: before y'all say we hating on people, because we're not,
yeah,
not
yeah,
hating. We're just trying to be honest.
yeah.
Maybe we could use this public speaking analogy to really help, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before you become a public speaker, you have to think about it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Think about
yeah.
it first.
Mm-hmm.
Next, you practice. You practice
Yeah,
with yourself. So you get in
yeah,
the mirror.
yeah.
Boom. You do your spiel. You learn.
Mm-hmm.
You get your rhythm, right? Then you take a very low entry level. Maybe talk to your wife, your kids.
Yeah.
Learn how to speak to them on a consistent basis. Then you go,
Yep.
okay, cool. I mastered that. Now let me go talk to maybe some young students, kindergarten,
Mm-hmm.
first grade.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now I'm comfortable talking to them. All right,
Mm-hmm.
let me jump it up. Maybe do some middle school.
Yeah.
Cool. Middle
Yeah.
school, those are a little tougher. Boom. Now I'm at the high school realm. All
Mm-hmm.
right, I gotta master that. All right, last one, gotta do college and adults. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically just the what I'm saying is go through the process
Go through the process.
to
Go through the
understand,
process.
what if this is what you really want to do,
Mm-hmm.
but not in the sense of going through the process with the camera on you,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? The grind,
Mm-hmm.
like if anything, think of it like this.
Mm-hmm.
You don't ever go for the tree for the seed. You just go for the
Mm.
fruit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So you don't have to keep posting the tree. You know what I mean? You don't have to
Yeah.
keep posting every time
Yeah.
the tree grows, I'm posting it. Like, nah,
Yeah.
just provide fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a rapper, I got signed. I play basketball, I'm going to LSU.
Yeah.
I'm a businessman, I signed a contract for this amount. And
Yeah.
and realistically, I'm not saying like that's not really our style, but
Yeah. Yeah.
but if that's something you're into,
Mm-hmm.
at least accomplish something before you
Yeah.
start trying to
Yeah.
bring all of this fake hype to yourself.
Yeah. You can't get upset. Like for an example, like the public speaking thing. You can't for your first time ever public speaking ask for a certain amount of money and then get denied and feel some type of way about it.
Yeah.
You're not in a position to feel any type of way
Mm-hmm.
because Instagram have hyped you up. That's why I said it needs to be a balance. You should, if you're gonna do the Instagram thing, do the Instagram thing, but don't put yourself higher than you already are.
Yeah, yeah.
Like posting, yo, got this big gig coming up, and you only about to talk to 5 people.
10 people.
Know what I'm saying 10 people. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's
Humble
nothing wrong with
beginnings.
those baby steps. The Bible says you supposed to enjoy those little steps.
Facts.
So
He
those
didn't
little
say
steps,
post. He
enjoy,
didn't say
like
post the
post
little
that. Be
stuff.
real. Be
Yeah,
like,
if you're
yo,
gonna be
about to do
honest.
my first engagement, 5, 10 people. It's a start. Like, yo, if y'all want to come out, I mean, I would appreciate it. I mean, yo, it's free. You don't gotta pay. I just really need the experience. Keep it a buck.
That,
Don't
that's
make it like,
that's
yo, I
that's
got this
live. I
big
like that.
engagement.
Yeah,
Pull up. That's what I'm saying. That's how you should use the Instagram, like
yeah, I like that. That was a
for
great. That's a
free.
good way to put it. I like
I'm
that. No, I
saying,
like that a lot.
don't be all, yo, got this big joint, and then somebody hit you up like, yo, I see you doing yeah, yo, it's getting crazy. Nah, just humble yourselves. Be like,
That
yo,
would be
bro,
like us fronting like, yeah, every episode we getting 100,000 views.
facts. Like,
Nah, we getting
what?
like 3, 4.
Yeah, like
We
we
getting three,
okay.
four. We getting 3, 4 on YouTube. Maybe a
Yeah,
couple more on what's the other thing? Spotify.
yeah. Like
Apple.
we getting some views and
Little
like
baby views. We
I'm
ain't
saying,
stressing about it though.
and even speaking with that, like with the podcast network, I'm not even I'm trying to figure out what's the right way to say it because even going into that realm, I'm trying to let them know, like, listen, we're not looking for a handout.
Yeah.
We want to know what what it would take for us to be able to enter
Get
that
on.
realm.
Yeah,
What are the
get on.
things we
Yeah.
need to do?
Yeah.
So that's why I haven't even sent the message yet because I'm trying to word it the right way to where
Okay.
it's like, nah, we're not saying like, yo, you need to put us on this platform. Yo, we got fire content. It's like, nah, we're consistent. We got our niche. We don't want to hand it to us. What do we need to do? You know what I'm saying? And if
Yeah.
people took that approach more, people would respect it. Cause like, for example, going back to the rapping one last time, you don't go to a label like, yo, y'all need to sign me. I'm fire. Word, you fire? Cool. How many views you got? I got like 10, but they don't know. They don't
They
know.
don't know yet. They don't know.
Y'all
I'm
need to
on.
sign me because if y'all sign me, bro, relax. Relax. You want to get signed to a label? Talk to they like, look, I'm really passionate about what I do. I really love this. What are the steps I need to take for me to get your eyeballs on me?
Yeah.
Things like that. They're gonna respect them. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, well, you need to get this, you need to get this, LLC, blah, blah. Then
Yeah.
come talk to us. Maybe you can do something. Then it's like, all right, cool.
You know what? And that I actually just wrote this down. We could leave it on this.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're at the end of the day, we're still rooted in principle. The principle
Yeah.
that we are addressing, it's called proof of concept.
Mm.
Proof of
Mm.
concept.
Yeah.
Prove through time that your
Yeah.
concept is
Mm-hmm.
actually durable enough to be
Yeah.
successful. And
Facts.
that's really it. Proof of concept. But do me a favor. Everything is not hating, bro.
Facts. Don't try to
Everything
be a
ain't.
fitness trainer and you look washed.
Oh nah, he's talking about he trying to take it personal. Yo, and don't another thing,
Don't
don't
act like
give
you ain't never seen a trainer that look like
fat trainers. Yeah, I see them all the time. I also have a problem with basketball trainers who never
play
excelled in
basketball.
basketball. No, not just didn't play basketball, never excelled on any level of
Oh man.
basketball. But we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah,
That
I think we
that's
got
your
the
own
point
personal.
across.
Yeah, that's their own personal battles. Anything you have anything to leave with the
Yeah,
people?
but through that process with the trying to figure out how do I promote myself and not being arrogant, the end of the day, the one thing that keeps us humble is we put God before anything. When you have that over you, it's hard to put yourself on this high pedestal
Yeah,
because it's like, yo, God is bigger than me, and
yeah,
I'm
it
only
puts things
here
into
because of
perspective.
Him.
Yeah, it
You know what I'm
definitely puts
saying?
things into perspective.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
my motto, man. Listen, strive for perfection.
Yeah.
Using I'm a human, I'm never gonna be perfect. That's not really
Mm-hmm.
a good excuse anymore. You
Yep.
can still try. Worst
Yep.
comes to worst, you'll be excellent, and you'll still feel very confident. And you don't gotta do the whole have people come record you or hype your own music up.
The extra
Like
fronting.
you don't have to front anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the
People gonna
day,
seek you out.
exactly,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. But
Yep.
other than that, this episode was hilarious.
Facts.
Shouts
Good.
out to
Hopefully take from it. Learn from it.
yeah, hopefully, but if you don't, once again, we never cared anyway. Other than that, we'll holler at y'all later.